Okay, so today we're going to make a pasta salad using Barilla. Sounds like gorilla, the company's name, and it's Orzo, the type of pasta that we're using. So it's this one. Barilla is typically the brand that my family uses. It's just something that my mom just always picks out at the store. And what we did is use one box of it. And the first step you're going to do is boil the water. And when the water is boiling, you're going to add your salt and then pour in your pasta. And then you're going to let the pasta cook for around 9 minutes. And once your pasta is all cooked, you're going to drain the water and have the pasta in I forgot what this thing's called, but it's where the water drains out and the pasta stays in. A strainer of some sort. And then what you're going to want to do is pour cold water for the pasta to stop cooking, because even though you drained out the hot water, the pasta is still hot, so it might still cook. And during the process of cooling your pasta, you're going to want to stir it so the pasta does not stick together, and make sure you get the bottom, because the top typically tends to cool off faster, but then the bottom may still be cooking. So be careful of that. And then when you're all ready, we are going to add our pasta to the bowl where we'll be mixing all the ingredients together. And this bowl could also be where you scoop out your portions to place on the plate for the people that will be wanting your salad. So yeah, so put your pasta in. Try to get as much of it as you can off of the strainer. If you can't get all of it, it's all right. As much as you could. And now we are done with that portion. And now, originally the recipe calls for a cup of tomatoes, but we are going to add in 4 cups of tomatoes because I just find them really delicious and they add a lot of flavor to the salad. So we added those. Oh, one stayed behind, and there we go. And then you're going to be adding your cheese, and the cheese we have today is feta. The recipe calls for half a cup, but today we are going to be using 1 cup. So yeah, making sure we get all the ingredients out of our measuring cups. And then we're going to add green onions. So originally was in this bowl is we have this green onion, and I used 2 of the green stems and chop them up, and then I use half of the green onion, the actual onion portion of the green onion. And we're just going to put that in. And this is what will make it spicy, so you could add as little or as much as you like to add some kick to your pasta. And now we are going to be doing the dressing portion of our salad. And I'm just going to mix all the dressing portions into this cup and then pour it in. So we need 1/4 cup of oil. Oh, sorry, 1/2 of the cup. Okay, I poured a little bit extra, but it's fine because it won't mess up the recipe too much. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. It's just something my mom uses with this recipe, so might as well keep the recipe the same. Because why should you change something when it works? There we go. Okay. And then, if I could put this lid on, it doesn't want to go on. Okay, there we go. That's secured. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of honey, but my mom said it's all right if I use the tablespoon. So we're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of honey. Ooh, that's a lot of honey. Oh, Mom said to use it, so we're just going to go with it. That definitely has to be stirred. As now I have honey all over my finger. Yeah. Also, remember that honey's sticky. So yeah. And then we're going to add half of a lemon, but make sure not to get the seeds in, because we do not need that in this recipe. Seeds are coming out. And make sure you get all the juices out of that lemon. Okay. Looks like everything's out of that lemon. We're just going to stir it a bit. So make sure it's all. I poured it off this side. Okay. Use a small spoon to do this, because I just poured a lot of oil off to the side on accident. Oops. Here. We're going to put that spoon off to the side, and we're going to use this. Make sure to get the honey really stirred in there. Okay. I saw a lemon seed. Yeah. You don't need that. Alright. So get it as stirred as you can, where you don't really feel the chunks of honey anymore. And looks like we're at a good portion. So we can now pour the dressing over our salad, as I made a big mess. That's all right. It's part of the process. You learn. And yeah. Okay. Now that I have honey, oil, and the whole dressing all over my hands, we can now stir our pasta salad together. As I pour pasta over the side of my bowl. Apparently today I learned that I need to work on my stirring skills. Which is pretty funny, because this doesn't really happen to me. But hey, every day is full of surprises. And make sure that your pasta isn't clumped together. So if it is, just like unclump it with your spoon. And just make sure everything is mixed well. Okay. And when you think your pasta is at the point where it's fully stirred and you believe everything is evenly distributed. Wow, that's slimy again. Yeah, because honey's slimy. Okay. Ew. Anyways, now, if you're hungry, you can eat the pasta right now. But what I'm going to do is put plastic food wrapping over the bowl and put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours and then eat it. So yeah. Put it this way now. Hello, where'd you go? Thank you. There. There. And now we're just going to pop this into the refrigerator. So as you can tell, the pasta is dominating the salad right now. So if you want to add some more tomatoes, you still could. And keep in mind, I added 4 cups and the pasta still looks like it's dominating the whole salad. So if you want more tomatoes, feel free to put it in. So yeah. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.